information that we have. In the wake of Hurricane Lenny, we are looking at a very slow progression east-northeast at only 3 miles per hour. That's pretty close to stationary, and as a result, a lot of rain coming down in the same vicinity pretty much for today. We're also looking still at advisories for the northern islands of the Caribbean from Anguilla to Antigua, and of course this means problems will continue and persist until this does make some progression to the east. Let's turn to our expert for some details on this path of Lenny, Steve Lyons. Steve?
Well, Lisa, it continues to be an agonizingly slow drift toward the east, and that's unfortunate for some of the northern islands that are just being pounded by heavy rain. Some of the islands look like they've gotten almost a foot and a half, maybe even 2 feet of rain. St. Martin in particular has been very, very heavily hit by strong winds and heavy rain. Here's some of the rain totals just in the last 24 hours, 10 inches in St. Martin. But remember, yesterday morning I was talking about 8 inches that they had prior to that 10 inches. So we're talking more like 18 inches potentially. That's a huge amount of rain. Some unconfirmed reports indicate there are quite a few roads washed out in St. Martin right now, some of those on the way to the airport. Now, looking overall at the circulation right now, the good news about this is it's looking much, much weaker. It's a Category 1 hurricane. The sad news is that, remember, it doesn't take a strong system to produce a tremendous amount of rain. It just takes a circulation. And the circulation is producing a lot of rain all the way down to Martinique. We're starting to see at least some showers that are close to that area. So watch out all up and down the chain there for heavy showers. But in particular, near the circulation center up here, near Barbuda, on down to Antigua, St. Martin, and up to Anguilla, those are where the heaviest winds and the strongest rain is going to be occurring over the next 24 hours. We'll keep an eye on that. You can see in the visible imagery as well, a lot of islands still experiencing some very, very heavy rain. That's going to persist another 12 to 24 hours. But you can see here we do have some hope here. Even though it's agonizingly slow, we have a trough of low pressure coming in from the west, and it's dry, and that's going to, we think, nudge it off to the east agonizingly slowly. And as it does so, it should gradually clear out. So to the west of the